I've been wanting to do a cake like this for so long, and we finally had someone order it last week, so I finally got to do it. The inspiration picture that the customer sent was a monochrome cake and fondant bow on top, where the bow looks kind of satiny, velvety almost, and then it had pearls around it. And they were looking for us to recreate that look. So they wanted the entire cake and bow to be this off-white ivory color and then have white pearls around it. I have a love-hate relationship with making fondant bows. I feel like they either come together perfectly the first try or you have to make them multiple times before they look right, and it's almost always the second option with that one. This day I only had to make the bow twice, so we're gonna consider that a win. Here I decided I didn't like the draping down the side, so I did have to do that twice as well. I like using the dowels underneath a slab of fondant like this to kind of start the pleating ruffly look on the side of it, and then I also put just some lines of fondant down the side just to keep it puffed up and just to make it look more like it had volume underneath it. It's hard to get fondant to recreate an organic flowy look that a ribbon would give because it's so heavy, but I was actually really happy with how this one turned out. To get the pearls to stick, I used this edible glue that looks like that little nail polish bottle down at the bottom, and I just put a little dab of that and it stuck pretty well. And then to get the smaller pearls, I ended up airbrushing the fondant to get it just a little bit wet, and they ended up sticking pretty well. To give the whole cake this satin shimmer look, I airbrushed it with some ivory shimmer airbrush, and here's the final result in the natural light. I just think this cake looks so dramatic and elegant, and I love how shimmery it is.